Hello.
Nikola, you have a lot of enjoyment going back home, but is this the most fun you've had in an
Oh, yeah.
offseason?
No, it's always good to see the guys and some new faces, some old faces, so everything is good.
No, I mean back home. Is this the most fun you've had for a summer?
This?
Coming to the championship. Was this past summer the most fun you've had since you've been in the NBA?
No. I think it's actually opposite
Wait, why?
because we played 2.5 extra months and recovery and everything, so it was good. But I had fun. Summers that I had more fun.
What was it like to have Aaron Gordon out there with you?
It was good, yes. AG, he asked me, can I stay one more day? I said yes, of course. I mean, we didn't do anything special. He was just with me, spending days with me. We were working out a couple times, racetrack, lake house. Quite boring life.
Jamal, last season you had to deal with recovering from the injury and then transitioning into competing for a championship and winning a championship. What's kind of your mindset going into this season? What do you want to accomplish?
Want another championship?
Anything else?
No, I just want another championship.
Is All-Star at all something that you would get accomplished of?
I would love to get that accomplished.
Jamal, how challenging was it to have to make the decision to withdraw from the Canadian national team ahead of the World Cup?
2 days, brother. 2 days.
Yeah, there was 2 days. So I went to training camp. And the first day was 2 days. I didn't like it. So from that point on, I wasn't playing. No, I just needed more time. You know, I didn't want to go from one training camp to another training camp right after the playoffs. So it was just really about taking care of my body, what was best for me and my family. Obviously, it was a shorter off season than normal, so I had to really make the most of my time, and that was just the decision that came to.
And he knew that Serbia was going to beat him anyway, so.
He wasn't playing, so I was like, I'm not playing.
Jamal, a lot of guys have mentioned just being in here that you've taken kind of a mentorship role and that they've given them advice over the course of this offseason. Is that something that you expect to kind of happen over the course of this summer, or is that just something that it's just happened naturally through this?
I think a little bit of both. You know, we got a lot of young guys, so just trying to get them up to speed and give them some good criticism, staying on them, knowing that they're going to make mistakes, but we just want them to have the right mindset, you know, day after day, possession after possession. So, yeah, I mean, I had vets that helped me out, so it's only right that I pass it on and, you know, try to help my team as best as possible.
Nikola, what did you think of the off-season moves, losing Bruce Brown and some of the guys you added to this team?
I mean, I think it was normal for him to go. I will go in the same way. So it's something that you need to go and take that deal. Of course, we are mad at him. We're not going to talk to him. Maybe we're not going to give him the ring, but you know, it's something that it's natural and it needs to happen. Not just for him, even Jeff. But we have rookies. We have a couple new guys that can fill the role, and the guys that played last year to play more minutes or whatever. So I think we're going to be fine.
Nikola, Malone and Josh both said that they actively wanted to give you space this summer just to let you recharge. How much do you appreciate that they kind of recognize how much the toll and how much weight you carry, and the need to give you the room that you need to recover?
I mean, they always be really respectful to me, and that's why I love the organization, and from coaches to ownership to the players. They always give me the respect, and I really appreciate it, and I can just say thank you.
Has Jamal hit you or is he bothering you?
No, we didn't talk.
Only drunk calls.
Okay.
Question for both of you. How much will winning the championship, that confidence, carry over this year? How important is that? Will that give you a boost?
I don't have an answer for you.
No, I think it just, like I said, it just certifies our belief in what we can do and what we can accomplish, and just coming into the season with the confidence and the right mindset that, you know, this is something that we can accomplish for us, and just trying to keep a high standard for ourselves. And yeah, but I mean, we got a target on our back. A lot of teams are gonna do everything they can grab everybody in the organization, everybody in the league on one team to try to beat us. So we just got to keep focused and stay the course.
Jamal, MVP said the last season you were in your recovery season and you achieved this. So now that you are better physically, what do you think you can improve and be better as a team and individually?
I just think we can do it again. I think that's the biggest thing, is just be able to repeat and go through the adversity and ups and downs of the season. Just be ready by April and go into June.
Nikola, you've had MVPs, you had an all-time playoff run, you have a championship now. What's the next step for you this season, for you personally?
I don't know, brother. Just to win as much game as possible. Try to have fun during the period. Go get to the opportunity to win another one. Probably that's going to be the next step for us. Like Jamal said, like why not? We win again. So.
Nikola, coming into this season, you have the opportunity to surpass LeBron James for the fourth most all-time triple-doubles. Last season, you had 29. LeBron had 2. What are your thoughts on this?
I mean, he's still playing, so I don't think about that. I don't think about it. We will see when the time comes.
Nikola, last year it was Facu with Red Star, this year PJ Dozier with Partizan. What do you just make of him joining that club, and what was your message to him when you guys talked?
No, actually, I call him just to see is that because I heard some rumors, and I call him to see is that true or whatever. So no, he actually texts me or something, whatever. So I'm happy for him. I think it's a great environment to play for any of those teams just because of the fans and the whole atmosphere. I think it's a once in a lifetime opportunity for some guys, and you playing for something then. And you have so many people behind you cheering for you. I think it's amazing.
Jamal, you touched on having a targeting back, and Cliff Malone said you go from being hunters to now being the hunted. So how does that change things when all 82 games are going to be gunning?
Just got to be the hunter. Got to be hungry. Got to have something to motivate you. And just got to go into kill mentality. You can't go there and lay down. So I always use the same reference. If a fighter goes into a fight and he's not ready to fight, he's going to get knocked out. So you always got to be the hunter.
Jamal, just based on that, what do you make of all the shifting landscape in the NBA last week? You saw the trades, all the craziness.
It's typical. I mean, it's the NBA. They're going to do what they're going to do. We just got to focus on ourselves and worry about what we got here.
Have either of you guys been invited up to see Deion Sanders in Boulder yet? Would you go? You got a ticket to go to AG, went last week.
So, yes, then.
What happened? I didn't listen.
He just answered his own question. Yeah, the team went to go see yesterday or Saturday. Yeah. I wasn't there, though, no.
Nikola, do you know much about Deion Sanders?
Sorry.
Jamal, speaking about being a fighter, you spent a lot of time this summer with a UFC fighter. Can you tell us, what that experience was like, what you learned from that, or what you were hoping to take away from spending so much time with him?
Yeah, every year I try to go spend some time with the UFC guys. Developed a great relationship with some of them. So I got some good friends. If I need help, I got his brothers. I got some UFC guys. But like I said, I've done martial arts growing up, and I was trying to get back into it. So I picked up a lot, learned a lot, especially as a new learner. I feel like I'm learning like a baby, they just learn something new every day, try to practice it. You can work on a million different things. So it's a lot of fun to practice a new skill.
Malone said that he wants you to play like you play in the playoffs the entire season, starting October, November, December.
That'd be amazing, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Well, so how do you? I mean, the playoffs kind of self-explanatory. So how do you ramp it up night in, night out to meet that expectation?
I'm not sure I understand the question. Say it.
Well, it's not that you're not trying to, but I'm saying, what do you think it'll take to have that same output in October, November, December?
He's playing more minutes rather than playoffs.
You play 45 minutes a night in the playoffs. It's easier to accomplish those goals. I'm probably gonna start off the season playing like 32, Ryan, around that. Yeah, around that. So we'll be eased into it. He's not gonna average a triple double in the first game. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna try and ramp up so I can do what I do in the playoffs. You guys know what I do in the playoffs. So hopefully we can, by that time in the playoffs, when that matters, we'll be there.
Jamal, what is the next step for you personally as a player? And you haven't been an all-star yet. You are a champion, which seems to be more important.
Absolutely.
Is being an all-star or all-NBA?
I'd rather be a champion. I'd rather be a champion. A lot of guys are all-stars and not champions. So if we can get another champion, I think we're on the right track.
Jamal, Calvin said, essentially, if you want an extension right now, you could have it. Have you been in talks with the front office about that, or would you sort of rather bet on yourself and wait until next year?
I don't really know how that stuff works. I just show up and play. So, no, we're probably, we haven't had that conversation yet.
Nikola, we see you enjoy your life in the summer outside basketball. Have you ever touched basketball in the off-season?
No, a couple times, not much.
No, he didn't.
Nikola, Serbia, second place in the FIBA World Cup.
They beat Canada, huh?
How do you prepare for next year to be with them and to improve the team with them as the best player?
We don't know, my friend.
It's a long time from now.
We're gonna see, it's literally 1 year from now, so I don't know what's gonna happen. So we will see.
Two more questions. You talked about finding motivation. I'm curious if, for you personally, what role does outside noise play in motivation? Do you listen to it? Do you care about it? Anything from 2K rankings to stuff like people like that?
Nah, you just have to block it out. Whatever it is, you block it out. A lot of players, a lot of us see a lot of different things, a lot of different takes, whatever. But it's just about staying focused, keeping the right mindset, believing in what you believe in, putting the work in, believing in your crafts, and letting that take care of itself. A lot of people, Izzy used this line. He said, a lot of people can't do my job. I can do yours. So it's tough. You go against LeBron and Steph and Kyrie and Russ and all these guys night in, night out, and you're certain expectation level. So, like I said, just focus on us, what we can do, and being ready when the time comes in April.
Nikola, what's it like to just have a trophy here and kind of bring back the memories of when you're playing the championship?
It's good. But they didn't put our name here.
Up in front.
Where?
At the base. If you turn it around, it's the bottom, very prominent on the front.
They told me don't touch it. Oh, yes. Nice.
Hey kids, you guys got one? Go ahead, finish up. Nikola, I know that you missed us. What else, other than missing me and the rest of these guys, makes you happiest about being back with this team?
Just to see the guys. I think we spend with each other more than with the families probably. So we are here every day. So we just see the guys, some new guys, like I said, some new energy, some old. We miss, of course, some guys, but I think the people are making the journey interesting and fun.
Thank you, Nikola.
Thank you, Nick.
Right.